Today, let's dive into this whole Lenskart IPO thing. But we are gonna flip the script, start from nitty gritty and peel back the layers like an onion. Only this one might not make you happy, but that depends on your level of optimism. Just think of this video as a chai pe charcha. Okay, first off, do you know what OFS is? It's offer for sale. Basically, it's a fancy term to say to shareholders that promoters and early investors have decided to dump their shares onto public market. In Lenskart's case, 70%, yes, you heard it right, 70% of this 7.2 thousand crore IPO is OFS. That means 5,100 crore goes straight into the pockets of folks like CEOs and early investors. Interesting. So it means that while the company raises a fresh cash for expansion, the bulk of it is just promoters cashing out. Generally, that's seen as a bad news for the stock. Signals that big shots might think it's a good time to exit the stage, leaving retail investors holding the bag. But hey, maybe they are just being generous, right? Sharing the wealth. Or are they offloading the risk? So let's peel this a little more. So at what terms are they selling? The IPO price band is 382 to 402 rupees per share at a market cap of 70,000 crores for Lenskart. That translates to a mind-blowing 234x PE based on FY25 profits. Wow. It means someone told me, hey, buy my company shares at 234 times its current earning. And I would say, sure. Is it going to cure world hunger too? I mean, come on. Is it really possible to grow that fast to justify this? And even if profits magically triple in a few years, you are still looking at 70x forward PE. That's not investing, that's gambling on a fairy tale. Essilor Luxottica. They are the global giant and they trade at like 30x PE. Locally, Titan trades at 80x, but it's backed by Tata Empire. But let's say Lenskart can do it and grow at 234x. So let's look for more clues. Alright, next layer. How fast did Lenskart actually grow in last 3 years to back this up? Revenue jumped from 3,900 crores in FY23 to 7,009 crores in FY25. A solid 33% CAGR. Impressive, right? They are the market leader in India's eyewear space with 1,500 stores, and they have tech layers like AI try-ons. They even have a fancy automated factory churning out glasses in 72 hours. We are revolutionizing eyewear, they say. But wait, let's look at this math again. That growth came at a razor thin margin and actual losses for FY23 and FY24. And in FY25, they were in 297 profit, which was boosted by a one-time gain. So strip those out, and now the PE looks like a 500x at its current valuation. Badhiya hai, grow fast, lose money, and then flip to profit with accounting magic. While India's market is underpenetrated and only 25% people use eyewear in India, but this market is commoditized as heck. Unorganized shops undercut on price. Titan crushes on trust. Lenskart's strength is speed and affordability, but is that unbreakable, unlike their lenses. So let's peel further. Is this profitability for 234x PE even sustainable? Unfortunately, math is not mathing in this case. For years, Lenskart has burned cash in building this empire. And now, with competition heating up, margins could squeeze back down. What about international expansion, you would say? 20% of the revenue comes from abroad. It's cute, but currency risks, economic slowdown, and regulations could eat that alive. And also, let's not forget, Lenskart thinks conquering Singapore and Middle East is easy. No biggie. And what's the big picture? This OFS heavy setup reeks of another Paytm. Remember that IPO flop? Hyped valuation, insider exits, and then a 50% crash. Grey market premium is already dipping from 23% to 14%. And subscription is only 1.5x at the end of day 2. So let's wrap this reverse roast. Starting from OFS as the exit door to sky high valuations, ignoring shaky profits and growth risks, Lenskart's IPO feels like a shiny pair of specs that fog up quickly. If you are looking at this IPO with a green tinted view focused on quick profit taking, I would urge you to buy a clear lens from Lenskart and see the real picture. But if you're a believer in the tech age and India's vision boom, maybe dip in the long term. Wait for post-listing dip and don't rush into this IPO. So, what do you think? Is this overhyped or am I wrong? Let's chat more. Please write in the comments whatever your views are and subscribe to this channel to know more,